Now, on the topic of, because essentially what the topic is right now is generic FNF music, right?
Yep.
I think it might be an appropriate time to talk about you know what, you know?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. So we had a very similar discussion with this, not just me and DBZ, but like some other people in Astral Lane, Far Galaxy and Miyno.
This is about 6 months
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. God, time flies, man. I did not feel like it was that long ago. Shit. But we were sitting there. We're like, I forget what mod we saw, but we saw some kind of Sonic.exe mod coming out. It was not very good. Not one of the ones that everybody's going crazy about. It was one of the ones that was just not very good. To get to the point, we said, man, I wonder how fast, one, we could make some shit like this, and two, what people would think of it. And immediately I said, make an EXE about Knuckles with a long neck, and he's named Knuckles.
We were like, this is so dumb. And
big pentagram on his head. In about a day, we uploaded versus Knuckles. We called it FNF Unfortunate Disaster, because every mod like that's got to have some verbose ass name, right? FNF Unfortunate Disaster versus Knuckles.
Under fake names.
Yeah.
If you look at the Game Banana page, you'll see Crazy 8, Luna Draws, Sock Smite, and Dino DBZ.
Yeah.
Those are the people who made the mod.
Yeah. And that last one is probably setting off some red flags right now.
Might be able to connect the dots there. Dino DBZ is the composer.
And Community Game, I think within the day of release, uploaded a
within
Knuckles
I think
video.
like 2 or 3 hours.
Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
Nah, but I want to talk about some more of like the inner like the development of that, because it was so funny, some of the shit that we did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we came up with this like dumbass design for Knuckles, and Miyno, who's the one making the sprites, he's like, all right, I'm gonna, like, he literally threw it together in like an hour. I was working on the song and I just like clicked over, and there it was. There was Knuckles with the pentagram on his forehead. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna animate this in like the worst way possible, just like all tweens. I was like, all right, I need to make this song like the most generic Sonic.exe shit. I'm gonna put every pet peeve I have about FNF music is gonna be in this song. First of all, the chord progression that everyone uses. The Genesis instruments, the out of place aim breaks.
And I think the biggest thing with that song, what was it called? Alarming Altitude. Yeah, another name.
Alarming Altitude
makes no
sense.
Such
a good title. Yeah. What?
And I saw people in the comments of the Community Game video point this out a lot, and I think you probably know what I'm going to say. The Green Hill Zone melody.
Oh yeah.
With Knuckles being the opponent. That pissed off people more than the fact that it was a mod about a EXE named Knuckles with a pentagram on his head.
I'm so happy that I met, like, see, it was kind of like a test, like a social experiment, because we wanted to see how the FNF community would react. We were, assuming they were gonna be like, this is amazing, even though we kind of made it as shit as possible.
Yeah, in our eyes at least.
We were hoping that maybe the FNF community would be like, wow, Knuckles? Really? This is stupid. And there was like 1 or 2 people that, weren't a big fan of Knuckles.
Just like, this has to be a fucking joke versus Knuckles.
This has to be a joke, yeah.
Like, look at him, like a palm tree. Yeah, keep Community Games and like, what is that thing? A palm tree?
Yeah. Some of the other shit that we did though, like we try to make sure that this, first of all, that this would actually be successful enough to, get like a community game video and get people talking about it. But also, we fooled like the entire rest of Astral Lounge. None of them knew that we made it.
For context, Astral Lounge is it's the Astral Lane little hangout server.
One of the other like really funny things that we did during the Knuckles process is I was like, you know what we got to do? First of all, obviously we made a Twitter account for the mod, because everybody does that, even when their mod is a 1-song mod.
Look at how many accounts there are for Orpal Guy. Remember when everybody was getting mad at you about that?
That was so funny. At Knuckles Funkin', of course.
Knuckles
posted like some little teaser with like the logo.
A leak
coming soon. Yeah. Yeah, a little leak. Official leak.
Official leak. Awesome.
That's a hell of an oxymoron. And then I was like, you know what would be so funny if we posted a preview of the song on Twitter and then got like some inner circle people to like retweet it so that it would you know make the rounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I got it. We'll get Ethan the Doodler and we'll get like Joey Animations.
Oh,
Those are the people I'd talked to before. It was like, no, this is gonna be perfect. Like nobody's gonna expect it. So I sent him a message. I was like, we're making this like joke mod under fake names. Can you just like retweet it and be like, yo, check this out? And then Ethan came through with the quote retweet.
Oh yeah.
Brought attention to the mod.
Go.
And now I learned after that because of Ethan's retweet, Neckles ended up in Serb's feed.
Let's go. I remember that. It was so good.
Yeah, and then when we were gonna like play the mod in the VC, he was like, "Oh, I saw this earlier today," and like silently, I was like, "Let's go!"
Yeah,
this is the biggest prank ever pulled.
Streaming the mod to everybody in the call, everybody's just shitting on it. It's like, this is so bad.
Yeah,
like what is going on? Why does the character look like that? Why is he animated like that? Why is the song like this? Why
the hex bugs so bad?
Yeah, the vibrato hex bugs, you know. Like, can we put like a hex bug like image on the screen of like
a
hex bug
and the little hex bugs running around?
Yeah, as well as a little picture of a live hex bug in the piano roll.
If you don't know what a hex bug is, you're about to find out.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Right there. And if you make your vibrato like that, we're coming after you. So look out, nigga.
I'm on my way to your house already.
It's game over. And I'm not talking about FNF this time. It's real.
Yeah.
It's for real.
It's for real.
After we played through Neckles in the call, I remember this so vividly. We added them to the group chat that we had made.
Yeah, where we were developing the mod.
And they scrolled up just like complete disbelief. Like there was like nothing about Neckles that they could have even potentially thought that we were behind. And of course, now if we ever tried to pull this game, it wouldn't work. Cause Lo-Fi and Cerbera and Oreo tried to pull some Neckles shit on us by making a Pibby crackhead, and it's like, no. If we did that shit the first time, it won't work on any one of us again. It won't. It's just like, put Pibby crackhead on the screen. By the way, that was great.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
I felt so like smart for just sleuthing it out.
Yeah, really. Like we were just sitting there like. I think there's a recording of me saying I will not be fooled.
We're too smart now after Neckles.
Neckles is just kind of like opened the third eye of everybody in Astral Lane. It's like no one will be pranked again on that level. You'd have to do some serious fucking thinking. And you know what? Maybe
have to do something elaborate.
Maybe one day we will. And who knows?
Maybe one day we will get him again.
The Neckles release, of course, it didn't become like super popular. Like I didn't see like stray tweets talking about Neckles. It got popular enough to where, you know, we had the community game video. There was all kinds of comments underneath it. One thing that we didn't mention was that Far like sat there and just made like the most like chat GPT ass like backstory.
Oh yeah.
For Neckles, like talking about like the little star above Angel Island, how Knuckles was turned into a radiant beast, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah,
and
wrote that shit in like 1 minute.
Yeah, like actually like complete speed run. And there's like people like talking about that's a really unique story. And, you know, even more people, like, in the goddamn, like, comments of Community Game talking about how Neckles is unique and we're looking forward to more Unfortunate Disaster. Like, what?
What do you want to see next? Sonic?
Yeah, Dr. Robotnik. Oh, man.
Maybe one day.
Unfortunate Disaster download on fucking astrallane.net, man. Wouldn't that be crazy? Overall, Neckles was a complete success, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of accomplished everything that we wanted to accomplish with
you know what?
We fooled everybody in Astral Lounge.
I was being a little bit sarcastic, but you're right, you know?
Yeah.
You're right.